So guys, let's give it up for Team Gold, VEE, NENGI, and LAYCON. Wow, guys, they did their Johnny Walker game yesterday, and it took Biggie so long to announce the winner, and finally, the result has come in. They did it in about, I think, three. Will I say it's okay? Two, shall. The first one was a painting of Johnny Walker, and then the second one was the quiz part of it, like where they have to come and say what the color, the choice of the color the pigs represents, and all that. So they all did in turn. They did very well. In fact, I was even confused on who was actually going to win because they actually put in their best. And the funny thing is that V was the person that presented last. She represented her own team. And when she was talking about her own painting, she was like, we weren't after the fashion or how good our colors are, but she was more elaborating on the countries where John Walker has put his foot into. He talked about Scotland, Nigeria, and so many countries actually that the man has actually been to. And many people on social media, they were actually trolling at her, saying that, man, she was trying to beef the other housemate, that her own presentation was kind of beefing the other housemate, saying that they were not doing it in a particular form and she was doing it in a particular form. I don't know if that is what actually got to the judges to say that she actually saw it in a different angle, okay? And apparently they won. They have won themselves 1 million naira each and a trip to Scotland, where John Walker's started, all John Walker thingy started from, and they were super excited. I'm happy for them. I'm just happy for the fact that the three of them are like besties in the house, so they're really going to enjoy their trip. It's not like it's going to be V and Erica and LAYCON. So they were really excited. The other housemates, well, it's not easy at all to be on the losing side, but the only thing is that there must be a winner, and they were chosen to be the winners. I don't know what the criteria for the judgment was because Erica just read it out and then voila, that is it. So moving forward, they are preparing for their Thursday wager tax, and Biggie had already given them the instructions of what to do, that they're supposed to mimic all the housemates that have left the house, kind of playing a tribute to them, just to bring back memories of them into the house. And they have been doing whichever one they want to do, like whichever housemate you feel like you can represent well, you just come out and represent it. In fact, guys, with the way things are going, this is Tuesday. I don't know if they are actually very serious about that because it's not coordinated at all at this point. But I know that they're going to put things together before Thursday presentation, because Biggie told them they can make it as long as they want, they can make it as short as they want, and then they can, put in anything to make it funny. Like they can put in comedy, they can put in seriousness. Anyhow, they just know that they want to entertain us. In fact, also he's been making Tochi, and his own is very funny because Tochi has two different accents, the Igbotic accent and the American accent. He has some, funny ways of talking, and also is really trying so hard to replicate that. But the one that is making me make this video right now is Lucy. Man, I don't know. I am tired of Lucy, guys. Yes, Lucy is looking out for her friend. Like, how can you take something as little and escalate it and make it extra serious? Because everybody that have mimicked or that have tried to say something about KA3NA's character, they are just relating it to the food, where anything you do to her, she will tell you, you will not eat. Dorothy came out and said that when she was about to do her makeup for her, and she said she wasn't going to do it anymore. So then KA3NA now said, Dorothy, if you don't do my makeup, I'm not going to give you meat. And also, when she talked, Prince came out and said, LAYCON, come and cut onions. If you don't cut onions, I will not give you meat. And also, Tricky T came out and, made his own mimicking. And while they were doing this, Lucy was busy cleaning her nose, cleaning her eyes. Next thing, she now burst out to tears and was complaining that why is it that everybody's remembering the bad side of KA3NA without thinking of the right side of her. I'm like, even when they were mimicking her, they were like, wow, KA3NA will miss you a lot, we miss you. They are not even saying it in a bad light, like to paint her black. But this girl is just, I'm sure she's just trying to like hold herself, like, I know if I contribute now, they will not accept my contribution. But the issue is she takes things over serious and personal. How can you start crying because of this kind of thing? It's good though. It's good to have a friend like Lucy, like someone that can stand by you. I know how she stood by Dorothy, how she fought for Dorothy when Ozo was, trying to have put her into the triangle of him, Nengi, and all that. In fact, she scattered the house into pieces because of Dorothy. And now KA3NA. I wish they would just allow her to just play KA3NA. I think it's just going to solve the whole problem so that she can put in whatever thing she want to put in and mimic anything she want to mimic. But as far as I'm concerned, when I think of KA3NA, I just remember the way she used to shout about food, the way she would cook for some people and she will not give some people. And then the next thing I remember about her is being with Praise. Yeah, she was very close with Praise, and also she and Lucy, they were two force that were always causing problem. They were always quarreling people. They will, if you have any issue, two of them, they'll just face you and you people will quarrel and shout. What else do I remember KA3NA for? Okay, sometimes when she goes to the party, she will rock, she will dance. What else do I remember KA3NA for? She will advise Ozo against Nengi, and she was really outspoken. Man, I don't really. She just like Lucy. What will I remember Lucy for? Lucy was always bringing up trouble to the table. She was always bringing trouble to the table and always crying that she wants to go home, although she's still in the house. That is it, guys. What do you guys think about this Lucy's cry? Because me, I don't understand. It's really, really annoying. Like, why will you be crying because of this kind of thing? And some people are saying, are you sure it's not because of they announced the Johnny Walker winners and then she wasn't part of the winners? Maybe that's why she's crying with that anger and all that. But even before then, even before they announced it, she was already sniffing her nose. So I don't think it's because of that. She's just too extra emotional and extra protective of her own and of herself, and also defensive. Seriously, she needs to work on herself. I don't know if she would. Sometimes I used to tell people that, man, I don't know who are her friends. Like, how does she really cope with friends? Because she cannot just see something, mostly something bad or something that she doesn't like her personal, like she personally does not like, and then she will just take it overboard. And even her closest friends, right, as it stands now in the house, Prince and Dorothy, always sees what she does, all those things that she does, as wrong. So if your very close friends will always see what you do wrong as wrong, man, I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for listening, guys, and I'll come your way next time. Bye, guys.